How you doing, guys? I'm now 6 weeks out of my first show, and this is my second vlog, and I thought I would just give a general update on how things are going and what I've been doing in the past week. So last weekend I went up to Gisborne to visit Jake Abel, who is a pro fitness competitor, and he gave me some posing lessons, and that was fantastic. Jake was amazing. He taught me a lot of things. One of the first things he really taught me was about engaging my lats. So with my poses, I wasn't really bringing my lats out, and it made a huge difference when he showed me about bringing the chest up, flaring the lats out. It makes you look a lot more bigger, and it really shows that V taper, and that's what you really need to go for when you're doing physique or fitness competitions. So that was a really invaluable experience, and basically said probably my tricep pose was one of my strongest poses. I had a lot of striations in my tricep, particularly my right tricep. And also my overhead abdominals was also a really good pose. I'm fairly lean at the moment, so the abs were coming out pretty well. And the other thing he taught me was really about expelling all the air. So if you expel all the air, so when you hit a pose, you go so you're really breathing out, so you've got no air in your lungs. But it makes your body look a lot tighter, particularly around your mid region with your obliques and your abs. So being on the stage, people, the judges and the people in the crowd probably can't hear, and you have that sort of smiley face, and you can almost laugh to get the air out. That should help bring out the abs a little bit better. So that was a nice little trick. A few days before, actually I think it was the day before, going up to Gisborne, I went and met Rick Westman, who is the Mr. Physique champion from earlier this year. And he was great as well. I met him at the gym, at the Derrimut gym, and we did some posing together, and he was a really nice guy, and he's got a really good physique. He's got a lot of size. He's a little bit taller than me. He's got about 10 kilos more muscle. He's in really good shape. So it's great. It was great to meet some of the competitors, Rick and Jake. So currently my physique, I'm losing weight. I'm losing a lot of weight. So right now, as of this morning, I was 67.5 kilos. And that was following a fairly low carb day yesterday. I had Caesar salad for dinner with chicken. So it was the carbs were about 120 at most for that entire day. And tonight I had, I guess what I'd call my higher carb or my sort of medium carb day. I had a bowl of pasta, and that is one of my favorite foods to eat. So even though I'm 6 weeks out, I managed to fit that into my macros. So tonight's dinner was 130 grams of wholemeal pasta, 250 grams of lean mince, and 250 grams of pasta sauce, just stuff from Aldi. So the overall macros for that dinner was about just over 900 calories, and I can't remember how much protein and carbs. It was up pretty high. And my overall macros for the day were actually a little bit under 2,000. So that dinner was basically half my calories for the entire day. And as you can see, my macros for today, I guess I equal a percentage of about 41% carbs, 39% protein, and about 20% fat. I'd love to get my fat up a little bit higher, but I just love my carbs and I love my protein. So once this cut is over, then I'll start incorporating a lot more fat into my diet. I'm really missing a bit of fat. What else is going on? So during the week, I bought a few pairs of shorts. So I was a little bit worried about finding some board shorts in time. All the shops I tried in town and around locally barely have anything at all, and what they do have don't look very good and they don't fit properly. But I ended up going out into a second shop out in Torquay called Baines Surf, I think it was called. And I ended up picking up 3 pairs of shorts. I picked up the light blue staple that you see in men's physique. I picked up a pair of red shorts, which I really like. I really like that color. And I picked up another pair, which are kind of a blue, mixture of a few different blues, but still subtle enough to wear on stage. So, and they all fit perfectly, all size 30, just above my knees. Absolutely perfect. I know I've got 6 weeks to go and my waist might change a little bit. But worst case scenario, I'll just put some pins in the shorts to make them a bit tighter if need be. But I'm really happy with the shorts. So I've got 3 pairs, and that gives me some contingency in case I get a bit of tan on one, and I can replace it with another short. So I'll bring all 3 on the day. Speaking of tans, I'm all booked in. So I'm going to Mesmerize tanning in Point Cook the day before for my 8 coats, my competition 8 coats. So I should look pretty dark. I'm actually looking forward to walking around with an incredibly dark tan during winter and to see the looks on people's faces. I'm looking forward to going into work, into the office the week after, looking really dark and just for a bit of a laugh. So that should be fun. And I'm also booked in with Tracy from Midnight spray tanning on the day. So she'll be doing the touch-ups with I can't remember the name of the product. It was either Dream Tan or some other suntan, some other product to get you ready before stage. So I'm all booked in for my tanning. So I've been practicing my posing during the week, and that's coming along. I just need to keep practicing it, and I need to record myself on video because the mirror kind of lies. Well, it doesn't lie, but when you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't pick up things as much as you would if you watch on the video. So I'll practice my posing. I've got my tanning booked in. I've got 6 weeks. My plan is to try to lose a little bit more weight. I'm hoping with 6 weeks to go, we've got the last week is peak week, so I'm not counting that. So that means I've got 5 weeks. And in those 5 weeks, I'm planning to lose about half a kilo a week if possible over the next 4 weeks, and then 1 week contingency. I think if I do that, I should be pretty lean for the show, and then I can carb up, and I'll probably add an extra 2 kilos on. Every time I carb up, I tend to put on about 2 kilos. So I'll do that on the last day. Okay, now in terms of the categories I'm looking at entering, I'm looking at going into the Mr. Physique first timers. This is my first time on stage in any category, in any division, in any type of, never been on stage before. So yeah, looking forward to that. So I'll do that one. I'm really looking forward to the physique posing because you do the quarter turns and then you do all the muscularity poses. So the front double biceps, side chest, side tricep, you do the rear double biceps, and my favorite, you do the overhead abdominal crunch. So looking forward to that. And then after that, I'm looking at going into the men's fitness, novice and open. And I think for my particular body type, I think fitness is probably more suited to me. I'm one of the smaller guys, hitting the stage at probably about 68 kilos. I'm about 5 to 10 kilos off what you would really need in physique. So I think fitness probably suits me a little bit more, but I'm looking forward to having a go at both. And I just told myself I'll do 3 divisions, and I just think Mr. Physique, first timers, fitness novice and fitness open, they're probably a good 3 to do on my first show and get some good experience. Following the show, I'm really looking forward to going on a bit of a bulk, a bit of a clean bulk, probably put on 5 kilos over 3 months, and just to keep in check, and then lean up for the next show, which is in March. So that'll give me 3 months to bulk up and then 3 months to cut back down again. So I'm really looking forward to bulking up a little bit and eating a bit more food and putting on some strength and a bit of well-needed size. I really want to start improving my weights in the gym. So that's how things are looking. 6 weeks out, 43 days to go, which seems like a long time. But I'm really looking forward to, I'm basically looking forward to the show itself, and it's really exciting, but I'm looking forward to the food afterwards. So I'm not fantasizing about food and craving it every day, but I am looking forward to being able to eat foods like chocolate, donuts, fries, burgers. Speaking of which, I'm actually planning on eating a few of those tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm planning to have a bit of a carb up day, and I'll eat my normal diet. But I'm planning to go to Grilled for dinner. And Grilled, you can order a sweet chili grilled chicken burger, which is about 459 calories roughly. And I'll share the sweet potato fries, which are about, if you eat half, it's about 310 calories, something like that. So overall, it's about a 750 calorie dinner. And I'll eat around that with my oats and cottage cheese and some protein powder mixed in with those two things. That'll get me up to about 1900 calories or so. And I'm also planning on taking my daughter to swimming lessons, and she loves having some chips and gravy after the swimming lessons. So I'll probably share those, and that could be 400, maybe 500 calories of chips and gravy. Maybe not quite 500, let's say about 400. So that'll bring me to roughly 2400, and I might just have some sweet potato or some rice cakes just to get those extra bit of carbs, and that'll take me to about 2500 calories for the day. So it should be a pretty satisfying day. Burgers, chips and gravy included in my diet, but still hitting the macros. 6 weeks to go. So that's it for today's vlog. And I'll see you guys next time. So hope to see you soon. Good night.